What?
Leland, do you know how grounded you are?
Man, fuck that. No. You see Leland smiling? Leland need his ass beat. That's what it looked like.
I'm too turned up. 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 I'm too turned up.
Alright, y'all. Today we're going to react to the Gentle Parenting Crisis video about 40 Shams. Man, I can just imagine where this shit finna go, bro. Let's see what's going on.
Leland!
Holy crap, Leland, enough!
You're dead to me.
Oh my god!
What?
Leland, do you know how grounded you are?
Man, fuck that. No. You see Leland smiling? Leland need his ass beat. That's what it looked like. Leland don't give a damn. So we gonna give Leland a reason to give a damn. Cause why is Leland just broke a TV? He see everyone else around him is in panic, but he chooses to smile. Yeah, Leland ain't got no discipline, bro. Leland getting away with everything. Leland's gonna be a shooter, okay? Maybe not a school shooter, but he's gonna be a shooter, okay? Gotta watch Leland.
Grounded? That's all he's getting? I think Leland needs a little bit more than just a grounding.
You just busted
Look
a brand new
at
TV!
Leland, the TV? Leland.
This nigga's still
I
making
didn't
it.
take the freaking tag off yet!
No, Leanna, don't touch
What
it.
are you
There's
doing?
two of them?
Now we got two busted TVs.
Get Leland. Leland, give me the hammer. Give me the hammer.
You guys, this is what happens when you don't discipline your children, right? This is what happens when you do not discipline your kids. This is what happens. There is no fucking way that I just witnessed this. This little motherfucker. You know what? This ain't my kid. I don't have the right to speak on that child the way I was about to speak on that child. Let's just keep watching the video. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you smacking yourself on the thigh? Smack that nigga on the...
Now somebody hold me back, bro. Hold me back, bro.
Cause what the fuck, for real? Cause what the fuck? This cannot be real. This type of shit gotta be a script. That cannot be real. That's not real.
Hold me back, bro.
This nigga got beef with the TV for what?
This is your
1 week, just 1 week with a black family. Not even a black family.
Facts.
Just a black auntie. And you'll see how Leland straightens right up. I mean, he's probably gonna turn into an upstanding citizen. You know, after seeing so many clips online that just had me straight out baffled, I think it's about time we address the topic of parenting.
Oh, me, yeah.
Specifically,
What?
gentle parenting versus harsh parenting. And it's not just gonna be strictly my opinion. Of course, we're gonna have some science-based facts and sprinkle some real psychology in there. But first, let's watch some clips of these kids who are obviously a byproduct of bad parenting. And just a heads up, we're starting off pretty strong because these first couple of kids are serial killers to be.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A murderer because I like killing. My brain tells me.
Nigga, you can't even say murderer. You said murderer. You can't even say what you want to be correctly, little nigga. But you know you want to kill niggas? What are you talking about, little bro? What's happening? You know what? I blame the music. I blame me be a young boy. I blame Little Dirk. Okay? I blame King Von. I blame all them niggas, bro. Them niggas have birthed this child. I'm gonna keep it 1,000, bro, because there's no way this man said I want to be a murderer. Okay, we know what he said, but we know what he mean too. Nah, this nigga gonna be a crash out, bro.
If I like killing, I like killing because when I first watched my grown-up killing show,
What?
When I first watched my grown-up killing show. So whoever this kid's parents are, they're not protecting him from the exposure to violence. And it's crazy because he literally calls it a grown-up killing show. So he knows he's not supposed to watch it. He's aware of the things that are meant for adults and the things that are meant for kids.
myself started to like killing, and then my brain started to like tell me what to do with killing in it. So I like murders and I like killing in my life. I'm gonna kill everybody in the world except for my family because they just didn't do anything to me. I just like killing.
So just any type of person.
So this young nigga just like the idea of murder. That's it, that's all. He see people suffering and say, and his brain says, you like that type of shit, huh? No, bro, I don't buy it. I'm not buying it. I don't buy that. I mean, don't get me wrong, he is so young, he has no reason to lie. But nah, bro, there's something deeper. Because I feel like a lot of kids have seen a lot of, you know, shows they ain't seen when they were young, but they didn't grow up and be like, I want to be just like what I know I shouldn't be. Because again, he shouldn't be watching the adult murdering show. But because he know he shouldn't watch it, he likes it, right? Man, look, I'm sick of this.
It doesn't
shit.
matter. What about me?
Yeah.
Even me?
No, not even my teachers either.
Okay, because I'm the first person that you told this. Am I? Yeah?
So, I just like killing.
So what are you
What?
going to be again when you grow up?
A murderer.
Okay.
Bye.
A couple years from now, they're gonna come out with a documentary. They're gonna be like, oh, he never showed any signs. He was always a nice, innocent kid.
Yeah, Kings, you gotta chill though, but that's not cool.
Huh?
It's not cool to be bad.
It is cool. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm just trying to be like my idol,
Who your idol?
King Quon.
Yep, I said it.
But King Von,
Hey,
he still did something.
what happened? How did King Von end up?
But guess what? Quon ain't safe though.
Yeah, this new generation
What?
might officially be cooked.
What are we talking about, bro? Like, that's that parasocial shit. Like, it goes way deeper than just building relationships with your favorite streamer, you know, your DDGs, your Tyson Nats and shit. Bro, it goes so much so deep into, like, these motherfuckers are riding behind people who don't know them. Okay? Rappers. King Von, Lil Durk, Young Thug, all these weak... Bro, come on, man. And now our children out here talking about Quando Rondo ain't safe. Nigga, you don't even know Quando Rondo. My nigga, you probably will never see Quando Rondo, especially with the current mindset you have. What's going on? Like, bro, I'm baffled, bro. I don't really understand.
He wants to be like his idol, King Von. And honestly, I'm not surprised by that because the way that King Von is glorified in this generation is insane. People got so tired of rappers faking their gangster lifestyle in their raps that when an actual serial killer, yes, a serial killer, hopped on the scene and started rapping, everyone fell in love with him because he was being authentic. But that doesn't excuse the fact that he was a serial killer and probably a drug addict. How can you let your kid roam around in the streets with these type of aspirations, this type of mindset, and you just let it carry on? And the saddest part is, even though the guys in that clip were trying to give him guidance, there's definitely adults out there who will take advantage of that way of thinking and probably use that kid to commit crimes, or at least introduce him to a life of crime. And those last two clips really show you the importance of parenting, because whether you're a little sheltered white kid who grew up in the suburbs and gets to rock brands like Columbia, or you're a young black kid who grew up in and got exposed to street culture pretty early on, depending on the type of parenting you receive, you can turn out the same regardless of environment. Yeah. But now that we've watched those clips, it's time to go over popular psychologist Dr. Diana Barman's 4 categories of parenting: authoritative, authoritarian, permissive, neglectful. Now right about now you're probably thinking, 4D, you just hit us with a bunch of words. What do they actually mean? So authoritative parenting is very engaged. The parent will set clear boundaries with clear explanations as to why those boundaries are set.
And this is the parent that actually raises the good child, right? The child that has home training, the child that has manners, the child that, you know what I'm saying, does typically better in school and shit like that. That's that child. The child that grows up, you know what I'm saying, with a good positive mindset about life, right? Not ignorant, but still a good positive mindset. That's that parent and that child relationship. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that one is.
They have high expectations and they foster an environment where the child can be independent. Now, authoritarian parenting, on the other hand, is more strict, demanding. It's closer to like a power trip. Think of...
Yeah, it's more so not. This one is more so the parent that's like, you either do what I say or you're grounded, okay? Or you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't, you know what I'm saying? That parent. The parent that just tries to control everything you do. You know what I'm saying? In every shape, facet, and form. That's the kind of parent that is right there.
Parents who tell you to do something without providing any explanation, even if it doesn't make any sense to you. The my way or the highway control freaks. These are the parents who control their kids' behavior through coercion. So using their position of power, using threats of punishment, not allowing room for dialogue and open communication, thus stifling independence. Now, on the other side of the coin, we have permissive parenting. This form of parenting is very loving and warm, but has low demands. These type of parents will make their kids feel loved, but not really provide a structured program. So very few rules and guidelines.
That means that these are the parents that feels like, well, that the children feel like their parents are more so their friends, right? They have a more so friendship relationship with their kids than having an actual parent-child relationship. Okay, these can be very destructive, very harmful. Okay, I've seen it with my own fucking eyes. Okay, these can not end well, okay? Your kids should not believe your parent is your friend, because there is a certain level of boundary that just they will cross. It's going to happen, right? And yeah, it just gets very destructive mentally.
Very little self-control. And then last and definitely least, neglectful parenting. This one doesn't take any, I don't have to speak on this one. Neglectful. When you think neglect, that's what that is. Parents are just completely uninvolved in their kids' lives. No structure, bare minimum supervision, no emotional support, disengaged, and honestly disinterested. These are the type of parents who are kind of just there. Now, obviously, I don't want to overload you guys with all these terms, but a simple way to think about it is gentle parenting versus harsh parenting. And when these two types of parenting styles are taken to an extreme or not executed properly, you usually end up with situations like these.
My nigga ain't playing, nigga, stop playing. Hey, nigga, what the fuck, nigga? Stop smoking weed in my store, nigga. Hit that again, bro. Show me where you from, nigga.
See, that right there would be a prime example of neglectful parenting, because that kid is basically being raised by the streets.
Whoa, what the hell are you doing?
That's what you get for putting me in timeout, bitch. I ain't
What?
Now that video was AI by...
I'm sure like, they gotta be AI. There's no way. There's no way. No, what? No, yeah, they gotta be some AI shit. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I was gonna get triggered.
Included because it gave me a little chuckle, but trust me, there are parents who are definitely dealing with stuff like this and even worse. And I think one part that I haven't given enough attention to about this whole topic is that these parents who don't properly parent their kids are ultimately doing them a huge...
Shit like this is why motherfuckers get beat the fuck up. I'm sorry. That's why kids get hands put on them. Fuck a belt to ass. That's why kids get hands put on them, my nigga. There is no way. Okay? There isn't enough grounding you can do to stop shit like this. Kids gotta get hands put on them, bro. And ain't time I beat their ass like a nigga in the street, right? But, bro, yeah, they'll never do this type of shit again. I'll tell you that.
It's favor. Because whether you take gentle parenting too far and your kids end up walking all over you, or you take harsh parenting too far and your kids end up being sneaky and doing things behind your back, both avenues lead to really negative outcomes. And I'm gonna give you just a few examples of this, starting with this kid.
The fuck?
He was literally throwing rocks at his mom's car's windshield while his siblings were in the car. And after this video went viral, he got taken by DHS and ended up in foster care. And remember how I said bad parenting ultimately leads to the detriment of the kid? Well, this is him now.
Hi, Mom. I wanted to say I love you. Oh, I love you, Mom.
Nigga, that ain't no. Don't cry now. I mean, respectfully, don't cry now, little nigga. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't feel no sympathy for this little bro. My nigga didn't want to listen when he was at home. When mama was trying to tell him this was gonna happen to him. Now that it happened to him, he ain't wanna cry. Man, fuck all that, bro. I'm not here for that. Little nigga, you got exactly what you deserve, bro. Luckily, you didn't die, okay? But you got exactly what you deserve, bro. Hopefully, you learn from this shit, bro. Real shit. For real.
You was right. Y'all is the only family I got. You know, you've been the only one that's been there for me. You tell the kids and Mimi I said I love them. He kept telling me to stop and I did it. He kept telling me and I didn't listen.
Yeah.
You might not hear from me no more. I just wanted to let you know I love you.
The kid's foster parent literally ended up abusing him. And the crazier part is his mom ended up starting a GoFundMe so she could afford to get legal help to get him back from foster care. But this whole situation could have been avoided with better parenting. And look, I'm not trying to sound insensitive because I know parenting is hard and a lot of people don't have the time and resources to properly parent how they would like to.
Then don't be out here fucking, bro. I'm sorry. Don't be out here having unprotected sex. There we go. Unprotected fucking. Don't be out here doing that then. Okay, I get it. Not everyone is in the best shape to take care of a kid, but also not everyone needs to have a fucking kid. It's not that hard either, bro. Quit fucking without a condom. Okay? Quit doing that. And you won't find yourself in these situations to where you feel like, oh, I can't take care of the kid now. I'm not in the best position to take care of a kid. Oh, he's a deadbeat dad. He's a terrible person. She's a... Man, y'all doing that shit to y'all self. I don't give a fuck, okay? Niggas been telling you niggas for a long time. Quit doing it like this or you gonna end up like that. And now here it is, you end up like that. You niggas is out here crying and wondering why shit ain't going. Because nigga, I already told you what was gonna happen. Like, Whatever.
But at the same time, don't take on a responsibility you're not ready for. This world already has enough weird, sick people. And a lot of times, these people's issues start from unresolved childhood trauma, which often stems from bad parenting. And I mean, you don't even have to take my word for it. We already have a recent example in Nick Reiner.
By the time Nick Reiner was born in 1993, his parents were already among the Hollywood elites. Nick was the middle child, but by his own admission, grew up feeling like the bond between himself and his father was much weaker than the bonds between his father and his siblings. Despite being brought up in a luxurious childhood that many of us only dreamt of, Nick Reiner first got sent to drug rehab at just the age of 15. Between then and the age of 19, while most kids his age were navigating through high school, Nick would be in and out of rehab an additional 17 or 18 times. In later interviews, Nick said that his parents chose to exercise tough love when Nick was at the peak of his addiction.
And just to sum up his story, he spends the majority of his life battling addiction, and then at some point he arrives at a breaking point where he murders both of his parents. Nick Reiner and other people who have studied his life after this tragic incident both admit that his childhood had a lot to do with why he committed such a heinous crime. And look, my goal with this video is to simply inform. I'm not trying to act like I cracked the code to parenting. Parenting doesn't come with a manual. It's not one size fits all. Every kid is different. Some kids have challenging temperaments that don't respond to gentle techniques. Other kids, you can give them instructions once or twice and they'll do it with no problem. I think the first and biggest step is actually wanting to be a good parent. And then from there, it's really about figuring out the right balance of gentle and harsh parenting that works for your kid.
Stop. Hey. It's mine.
Okay, first off, this video is AI, so don't come for me in my comments. But I'm going to tell you what to do anyway. If you're new here, I'm the Indomitable Black Man. I have over a decade of professional child care experience working in schools, working in homes, and working in the community. I'm a former middle school teacher at a Title I school, special education. I'm a former registered behavioral technician, and now I'm a parent coach. First thing you want to do in a situation like this is stop recording. Second thing you want to do is stay calm. Third thing you want to do is remove them from things that are breakable, like a TV or toys or glasses. If there's around something that could break, remove them from it. It's okay. Take something from their hand. It's okay. It's small. Gently but firmly usher them into a room of the house that doesn't have anything that they can break. 4, if you have been working with your child in self-regulation and co-regulation and y'all have been practicing it, prompt them to use those tools and skills. However, if you have not been practicing that, now is not the time to teach it. However, when they do calm down, then you want to start teaching that self-regulation and co-regulation with them.
But with that being said, if you...
Yeah, man, let me know how y'all feel about this one, bro. I'm gonna be honest. True, okay? There is no manual on how to take care of a child, bro. But at the same time, a motherfucker know if he's ready to be a parent. Okay, so like he said, that's the very first important step. Are you ready to be a parent? Okay, if not, don't be out here fucking unprotected, bro. And if you are, then I feel like that person who is ready is going to take the proper steps to become a good parent. Okay, and if not, they're going to have people like the coach guy, right, who maybe helps. Because, you know what I'm saying, this type of shit cannot keep going on, bro.